2025, May 8th. You're watching NHE. Let's take a look at today's news headlines. Prosecutors accuse Sean Diddy Combs' defense team of consulting with celebrity attorney Mark Garagos. CNN. Leading up to his criminal trial, Sean Diddy Combs has bolstered his legal team, but one lawyer in the courtroom gained some attention as jury selection began this week. USS Harry S. Truman loses second fighter jet in 1 week, 13newsnow.com. ABC News said 2 aviators had to eject as they came in for landing on the aircraft carrier, but sustained only minor injuries. Papal conclave, voting due to start to elect a new pope, BBC. The secretive process will get underway at the Vatican to find a new leader of the Catholic Church. Alligator near Florida lake attacks and kills woman in small boat, authorities say. NBC News. An alligator attacked and killed a woman in a small boat in the water near a popular Florida lake Tuesday, authorities said. Secrets from the set of Andor Season 2, Week 3 Trivia, StarWars.com. Learn which cast member helped bring an iconic Rogue One quote into Andor Season 2 and other fascinating behind-the-scenes facts from the making of the Star Wars series, now streaming on Disney+. As measles outbreak slows in West Texas, doctors remain on alert, NBC News. The measles outbreak that sickened hundreds and killed 2 young girls since January appears to be slowing in West Texas as the virus runs out of people to infect. Republicans search for a backup plan in crucial Georgia Senate race. NBC News, Georgia. Governor Brian Kemp's decision to pass on a Senate bid has top Republican officials scrambling to find a backup plan and avoid a divisive primary, or at the very least, one divisive candidate. Google mocks iPhone 17 design rumors and Pixel 9 Pro ad Mac rumors. Google this week targeted the upcoming iPhone 17 in an ad for the Pixel 9 Pro, mocking Apple's design plans and suggesting that Apple often 9 cases of measles in Williams County. KFYR-TV North Dakota Health and Human Services HHS is reporting 5 additional measles cases in Williams County, bringing the state's total to 9 cases in 2025. Sony Xperia 1.7. New leak signals international release for Sony's first Snapdragon 8 Elite flagship, notebook check. The launch of the Xperia 1.7 is seemingly right around the corner. Sony's Xperia 1.6 successor appears destined for an international release too, if a new leak is anything to go by. Meta awarded $167.25 million over Pegasus spyware attack, The Verge. NSO Group, the Israeli spyware maker behind Pegasus, must pay Meta $167.25 million for attacks on 1,400 users on WhatsApp. In a first, physicists spot elusive free-range atoms, confirming a century-old theory about quantum mechanics, Live Science. Physicists have used a novel technique to observe individual atoms interacting in free space for the first time ever. The new technique confirms a century-old quantum mechanical theory. Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7 FE's newly leaked specs paint a familiar picture. GSMarina.com news. GSMarina.com. So familiar, in fact, that it doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. Samsung is rumored to be unveiling the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Galaxy Z Flip 7 in early July. Schaefer best player available, Sportsnet analyst says on NHL Draft Class podcast, NHL.com. Bukala also discusses Misa, Higgins, Frondell, mock drafts covered. Canadian PM Carney tries to disarm Trump with real estate talk, Bloomberg.com. Prime Minister Mark Carney had a clear strategy for telling President Donald Trump to his face that Canada won't become the 51st U.S. state. Put it in the language of a land deal. Apple can still fix this iPhone 17 Air mistake before launch, 9to5Mac. iPhone 17 Air looks set to be the most exciting new model that's launched in years, but Apple might be making a real mistake with its launch. Confusion grows over measles exposure at St. Louis Aquarium, KSDK. The infected individual's story has been not the most concrete, investigators said. Bitcoin rises as U.S.-China trade talks spark bullish crypto bets, Bloomberg.com. Bitcoin rose alongside Asian stocks and a strengthening dollar after news that the U.S. and China plan to hold trade talks. Israel strikes Houthi airport in second day of retaliatory attacks. Strikes in Yemen follow a Houthi attack on Israel's Ben Gurion airport. Ida Aquarid meteor shower 2025 delights stargazers around the world with dramatic shooting stars, photos, space. The Ida Aquarid meteor shower peaked on May 5th to 6th, and the astrophotography community were there to watch it unfold. Operation Sindoor, India launches missile strike against Pakistan. Forbes India claimed military strikes in Pakistan and the contested regions of Jammu and Kashmir targeted terrorist infrastructure. Drones strike Kyiv and Moscow as Putin plans WW2 parade, BBC. The massive military parade in Moscow is set to be attended by world leaders including Xi Jinping. History crashes to Earth, the long journey of Venus probe. Cosmos 482, Science Alert. During the height of the Cold War in the 1960s and 1970s, the USSR launched 29 spacecraft towards Venus, the planet scientists call Earth's twin sister. Stephen Curry injury update. Warriors star likely out Game 2 with hamstring strain. Return timeline unclear, CBS Sports. Stephen Curry will undergo an MRI Wednesday after exiting Game 1 versus the Timberwolves early. Real ID is now required for air travel in America. Here's what to expect at airports across the U.S., CNN. The time has come. Starting Wednesday, passengers nationwide must use state-issued ID or license that is Real ID complaint to travel within the U.S. Your Daily Horoscope, May 7, 2025, The Globe and Mail. Your Daily Horoscope for Wednesday, May 7, 2025. Pakistan says Indian airstrikes killed 26 and vows response, as Delhi says 10 killed by Pakistan shelling. BBC India hit several sites after an attack last month which killed tourists in Indian-administered Kashmir.